Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another vlog. I dropped off the dogs at the groomers, their first session since we got here in Miami, and I am a little anxious. It was such a struggle finding a grooming salon, finding like a good groomer here, and fingers crossed. I hope it goes well. You guys, I am so excited to go in IKEA because I am just craving a little bit of Europe. I know it's funny, it's only been like 2 months that I'm here, but I'm craving a little bit of order and structure and things done in European way. So pretty. Look at you guys. Look at you. My battery died, so I had to switch that up quickly. But yeah, the brand is called The Farmer's Dog, and what you do is like you fill in a questionnaire about your dog, and they give you like a calculation of the best diet for your dog and also proportions. So this is how they come. They're packed in these plastic vacuum pouches, and I did not know, but now I saw the instructions that basically you give them quarter per day. So that's like a daily dose, and then if you feed them once, you give them 1/4. If not, you have split that in half if you feed them twice. So they should be put in the freezer immediately. Now they're completely frozen. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. That's why I wanted to open the package together, because it comes really nicely packed. It's still super like frozen, so I think they pack it really well because it has been delivered over 2 hours and it's still pretty like frozen. So yeah, these are the packages. They all have a name on them, like with the name of the dog and what type of food it is. This is beef recipe, this is turkey, and I believe we also have one more. Was it chicken? What was it? I guess it was chicken. Okay, this one is missing the label. One label fell off. Let's put this back here. Ah, it's yours, Watson. It's yours. Let's try to put this back on. But I think I'll know, like it's a little smaller than Iago's, because clearly he's half of your size. I don't remember if I ordered these or if it's like a gift for the first order. I don't want to give you guys the wrong information. Maybe I ordered this, I don't remember. But that came in as well. It's just some snack like sticks. And then another thing I really like is that they sent one of these little containers, because once you open up one of these pouches, you're supposed to keep it in the fridge until you finish it. And I saw like the tutorial, the video, and basically you just store it in an airtight container, and they provide a container, which is so nice. I'm very excited. You guys already ate, you still have food over there, so I feel like we're gonna wait for dinner. Also, this is frozen, so we're gonna wait for dinner. But yeah, I'm very excited to see if they like it. I think they're gonna like it because normally they love like normal food. They are a little picky when it comes to dry one. Like God, you guys, they love it. Look at them. I'm so happy. I don't want to disturb them. Good morning. So I'm parked in front of the DMV office, and I just picked up my learner's permit license. It's like a first step before you can get like your actual driver's license. I don't know if I told you guys this, but if you come from, well, pretty much anywhere in the world, I think there are only like 4 or 5 countries that have like license reciprocity, or however you want to call it, like they accept each other's licenses. Otherwise you have to do the full driving test, like the practice, like theory test, and get a new license. When you move to the States, they don't accept licenses from Europe. And today I had my appointment at the DMV to pick up my learner's license, and it was an experience. Another thing worth mentioning is if you come here, like be ready to wait a lot. Like you have to book an appointment at the DMV, and it's usually like super booked a few weeks in advance, so you will have to probably wait for a couple of weeks. And you can book 2 appointments, and that's what I did because I'm gonna go and get my, well, actually you can get everything done here as well. Like you can come in one day and you can get your like learner's permit. You do the test, like you do like a test on the computer with I think 50 questions, and you need 40 to pass, and then you get your learner's permit. And then in the same day you can also do the driving test and get your license that way. But what I heard is that you literally spend the whole day here. Like you have to queue each time and do the whole thing. Otherwise you can go to a driving school and you can do the driving test over there, but then you have to come back to the DMV. So I don't really know like which one is faster, honestly. I'm just gonna do it that way because I don't know, I think it's easier and faster. I don't know, we'll see. I'm pretty far away from home and I did not have breakfast. Also, I did not walk the dogs, so I need to rush back home and do that. Fresh nails done. I just got out of the nail salon. You guys, I find this so hilarious, like the tipping situation in the States. I think that's like universal. I don't think that's just Florida or Miami. I was rushing to get to the salon, so I didn't have time to fill you guys in. But what happened is I had my appointment. They contacted me from the salon asking if I can come over a little earlier because they had some, I guess, I don't know, they had an opening, whatever, they wanted to move their schedule. I was like, okay, you know what, it's not a problem, I can be there half an hour earlier. So I get ready, quickly put on some clothes, get out the door, and they text me and they say, you know what, don't worry, just come at your appointment, like at your initial time. They basically sit me down and they say that I need to wait for my nail technician. I waited for like another 20 minutes, so 28 minutes later they start my manicure, and my nail technician was rushing through the whole appointment. Like she was so fast and not in a good way. Like a few times I even felt some pain because she's using the tools. Like I like to get electric file, which is globally known as Russian manicure. It's the best manicure ever, so I love the technique, but clearly it has to be done. It has to be done with care. It gives you the best results ever. Like I'll show you guys my cuticles, but it is definitely longer treatment. So she was rushing through. Okay, let me check what time is it, but I think it took her like an hour to do my manicure, which, yeah, I mean, it sounds good, but honestly, it's a very expensive manicure. This place is called Da Beauty Bar or Da Beauty Salon. Yeah, bottom line, they do a good job, but it was definitely not like the best service, if I have to be honest. And I found it hilarious that when I was leaving, I already prepaid the appointment, because you can book it online and then you can prepay. And I already paid online the appointment, and when I was leaving, the cashier, she was like, oh, and I don't know if you want to add a tip. And I was like, no, I don't. Yeah, she looked at me like a funny, but I was like, you know what? It's already extremely expensive manicure. It's like $100 manicure just for gel polish. So no like hard polish, no acrylics, extensions, none of that kind. Just a simple manicure with gel polish. It's $100. So yeah, to me that's already like a very steep price. And she was rushing through my appointment, and I think she thought I didn't notice, but she did one thick coat of the gel polish, one of those a little bit transparent ones, so it's not like a fully opaque polish. So normally they do 2 or even 3 coats, but like thin coats. That's how normally they do. And this time I think because she was rushing, she just did like one thick coat, and I could definitely feel like the burning when I was putting my nails into the little lamp. I heard when they told her that her next appointment is already there, she's waiting. So I knew it's a whole mess. I did not want to create like additional pressure. Also, I'm gonna be back. I don't want to, like, you know, burn any bridges, so I just, you know, let her do her job. She did a good job. Like, they look good. It wasn't terrible by any means. Like, they look good, but she was rushing. She did like a one thick coat instead of 2 thinner ones, and it was just like not the best, and I did not tip them. I guess that's the whole point of this story. I am a bad tipper. But you guys, like, I feel like I tip really well if you deserve it. Like, if you do your job extremely well, if you're very kind, if I see there is an actual, like, if you deserve a tip, I will leave a good tip. But for things like this, also the other day I was buying empanadas, and the guy literally just had to take 2 empanadas, put them in a bag, hand them to me, and there was like, do you want to leave a tip on the screen? And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna tip everyone. It's already an expensive city. Everything costs so much. I saw this meme someone posted, like, when did we start, like, why today shopping feels like you're shopping on the airport. Like, everywhere you go, basically it feels like you're shopping in the airport. And if you guys remember back in the day, like, airports were extremely expensive. I think today they are still. Like, everything would cost like double or even 3 times more on the airport. Like, you would buy the worst sandwich and it would cost you like a meal in a restaurant. And yeah, I remember that used to be like a joke, like you never want to buy anything on the airport. And now, like, really everywhere you go, it's like so expensive. And then on top of that, they ask you for tips everywhere you go. I refuse to fall into that. Like, I'm European, sue me, hate me. Like, enough about that. I need to head home. I'm starving and I have food at home, so I'm gonna go home, call my mom on the way back, and talk to you guys later because I have a lot to do in the apartment. I'm losing daylight, so I wanted to quickly show you what arrived. How adorable and perfect this bench is. I placed a big order on Zara Home and I just unpacked a couple of boxes. I am so happy with this little piece. I was looking for something with these exact measurements for this little wall. So we have this cute little entryway, like a private little hallway, whatever you want to call it. The elevator comes up here to our apartment, so this is like our little area. We already had these 2, which are from IKEA. They're for shoes. They also fit perfectly in this space. Like, we have this little wall here, and this one just fits perfect in between. Also that one there in the corner, and I just put a little diffuser here so this area can smell nice. We have a little faux olive tree there in the corner, and I really wanted like a bench, something that you can sit on, put your shoes on. Also, I like to have a place where I can just like put my handbag or whatever I have in my hands when I come in, because I just don't like putting things on the floor if I can avoid it. And this was just perfect. It has 2 little shelves, so it can fit quite a lot of shoes as well. I don't plan to have a lot of footwear here, but I know I'm gonna have like some slides, some slippers and stuff like that here for sure. I already put a couple of sneakers that I found here laying around. And then I also picked up this rug from Rugs USA. It's just a jute rug, and this one is like in a natural white color. I love the color of this rug. I would highly recommend it. I think it's so pretty. I think it's so perfect to open up a space if you don't have a lot of natural light. This hallway clearly has like no natural lighting, and I think this like very bright light but like natural rug fits perfect this place. I'm sorry guys, I'm out of breath, but I was opening these big boxes. Then another piece that I picked up is this cute little stool. My mom has one, my sister has one, and I had to pick one up as well. I already had it in our, which one it was, in the house near Como when we lived there in Italy. I had one in the shower, and then I forgot to bring it with us, so that one stayed as a gift to our landlords, which were not the kindest ones. Those were the ones that evicted us, if you guys remember. I mean, not really, but kind of. So yeah, I love this little stool. It's such a perfect stool for like in the shower, next to the bathtub, like, I don't know, wherever you need like a little pedestal to put something on. You can even use this for like some flower pots. I don't know, I think there's so many uses for a cute stool like this. I love the color, the wood, everything about it. It's so funny how I just laid it here on the couch, but I just want to show you guys. I picked up one of these, like a towel holder, because we do not have a lot of towel hooks or like holders in a master bathroom. So I picked up this. You lean it on the wall and you can hang all your towels. And I just thought it was so pretty. Again, I love the wood, the finish. It's just very dainty and slim and looks very like nice and elegant. If you're looking for very pretty but super affordable accessories for your home, I would highly recommend Zara Home. Unfortunately, we don't have a store, like an actual physical store here in Miami or in the area. I was willing to go and drive like further out, but I couldn't find any. I don't know if they even have Zara Home in Florida. So yeah, I had to shop online. I actually asked my mom to take some pictures because she lives right next to a big mall and she has Zara Home. So I told her to take some pictures for me so I can see like things in person, because you never know. But yeah, I saw this one. She took a picture of this one. She showed it to me and I love it. It's like a little valet, and you can use this for your clothes when you get ready for bed, or just like in the dressing room or next to your bed. Some people, or like some hotels I've seen, they put this also in the bathroom. If you like to change in the bathroom, you can hang your robe here, your like pajamas. I think this is just so cute. Kind of vintage, very like old way of living, but I actually need something like this in my wardrobe. I was about to say dressing room, but it's just walk-in closet. And I need this when I take off my clothes, even like my pajamas and stuff. I just love to have something or somewhere to put my clothes that is not clean. It might not go back to the closet, but maybe I'm not ready to wash it yet. You know, like the stuff in between. So yeah, I wanted to have one of these and I think it's so pretty. Also, the bedroom is really big. I might leave it in the corner. We'll see when I put it over there. But yeah, I want to show you guys what I picked up. I have a mirror left to unpack, which I'm not going to do today because it's really big and I need some help. So I'm going to leave that in the hallway and I'll check what is the other box, because there's another box over there. Have I told you guys that I'm alone? I'm pretty sure it's not just me, but isn't it like the best feeling in the world when you tidy up and like clean up, wipe down the surfaces, and like the whole house, apartment, whatever, wherever you live smells like really nice and clean and fresh, and then you just sit and relax and have like a beverage of choice. That is exactly how I feel right now. I just tidied up, cleaned up a little bit, put away all the pieces that arrived. Watson has Miss Crunchy. It's like a prized possession, or he thinks he caught something very special. But yeah, I've put away everything and I'm about to watch some Survivor. And I also placed an order. I'm doing DoorDash because I needed a couple of things from CVS, and then I figured I would double dash and get also dinner. So I ordered some food and I'm waiting for that to arrive. I'm a little bit tired at this point because it was a busy day, although it didn't seem like it because I did not film a lot, but it was very busy. And I think more than anything, just the drive to DMV and back, and also like queuing there and all that really exhausts me. But I think I spoke about that already. I'm not gonna repeat myself. So I'll talk to you guys when dinner gets here. Now I'm gonna play Survivor. So the food is here. Also, they are eating their dinner, and you guys, they absolutely love it. They had zero like issues switching from their regular food to what's the name? Farmer's Dog, I think. I'm gonna pop the name on the screen. I think I mentioned earlier or in the previous vlog, I don't remember, but I switched to new food. As you can tell, they absolutely love it. And again, the switch was just so easy. Ignore the CVS order. Now, it was a crazy day. I had nothing like planned and no groceries in the fridge, so it was a very bad food day for me. So I wanted to treat myself with some burger and fries. I cannot wait to eat this. I'm so hungry. Yes. Another day, another IKEA run. I just picked up some empanadas on the way because I'm starving. It's like lunchtime. And I had one in the car. There was some traffic on the highway. Oh, sorry guys. I am very sleepy. It's like lunchtime, but I'm very tired. I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm sleeping so bad. I go to bed very late. Last night I ended up watching Survivor up until like 2 a.m. and then I woke up because I wasn't feeling that well. My tummy was hurting. I think I ate too much too late. And yeah, I just wasn't feeling the best. And now I also have a headache on top. And I did not take a painkiller because I thought it was gonna pass. I didn't know if it's gonna be the one that is gonna pass in a few hours once I eat and have my coffee, or it's gonna be the one that gets worse. And if you have not guessed it, it's the second one. So I'm eating some more, hopefully, to battle this headache, because I get a headache if I'm not hungry, like if I skip a meal. These empanadas are the best. I love their spinach empanada. And this one's good as well. It's just ham and cheese. I thought it would be nice for lunch. Okay, let's go quickly through my shopping list together. So I need to get one more shoe rack that I got last time. I also need to get some outdoor seating cushions. So we ordered an outdoor lounge set from Wayfair, and it's really nice. It looks exactly like in the pictures, but there is one little detail that I have no idea like how nobody commented. There were quite a few reviews on this set, but I have just not found any mentioning this specific thing. So I was about to like take off all the tags from all of the cushions, and I realized they have this big warning label on them. And normally those are just like inflammable labels, like, you know, that the item might be inflammable, so don't keep it close to the fire or something like that. So I almost have not even read what the label said. I just went in to cut them. Then I saw the label was actually saying that there is a cancer and like reproductive health warning on these cushions, and there was a link to a website to check like what this label means. So I clearly went on and I checked, and apparently it's like I think it's an independent body from California or something, but they do these checks and they flagged this product as potential cancer and reproductive health hazard. So that's not really fun. Honestly, I have never ever seen such a thing in my life. I have no idea like how these things are possible in this day and age. How can you sell a piece with that label? Like, I'm pretty sure most people just cut off the label and just disregarded it because probably the, you know, the amount of these substances is low, and also probably like what are, you know, the chances, like how are you gonna, I don't know, how do they affect you? I don't really know. I don't understand like how does it work. But to me, if there's something like that written, I just cannot get over it. I'm sorry. I'm very, very paranoid. And so I decided to get rid of those cushions. I have not checked like, is the rest of the lounge set okay? But I think it is because the labels were just on the seating, like on the cushions. And honestly, it makes sense because it's like fabric, there's foam inside. I think it's the foam that's inside of the cushion. I think that's probably what has those like dangerous chemicals in it. So I'm gonna throw those away. And I saw really, really nice ones in IKEA. I love their like cushions. Their sofas are really nice. Also, their outdoor furniture is really nice on its own. I have no idea like why I slept on IKEA. You guys, if there's something you can take out of this video, is like don't sleep on IKEA. There's this common belief here, I think in the States a lot more than in Europe. I feel like in Europe is a lot more normal to shop in IKEA. I don't know, it's like, oh, people are like, yeah, but it's like a bad quality stuff. But there's also so much stuff in IKEA that's really good quality. I can just keep naming things on top of my head that I really love, like the lighting fixtures, like the lights from IKEA are amazing. They're so well done, super sturdy. All of their stuff has passed so many checks and it has been designed and engineered. It's not like something randomly made in China and drop shipped or whatever. Like a lot of websites here, I feel like Wayfair, for example, I mean, they sell a lot of like random brands and stuff that probably you have no idea like where it comes from, including the thing that I just bought, like the set that I bought. Whereas like IKEA is such a big company, so they cannot afford those type of mishaps. They would not have like cancerogenic materials in their products, I guess. So yeah, I love the lights. They have amazing rugs. They even have like real authentic oriental rugs. Like they have a lot of wool or jute rugs. They have really nice sofas. I love their sofas. Some of them have like removable covers, so you can wash them and switch up colors, which is amazing. What else I like from IKEA? Well, clearly all of their like dinnerware, if you want something for like the family, like, you know, big sets that you don't really care if they break or not because you can just repurchase them, those are really good. They have a lot of like nice dinnerware, like glasses. Those are really good from IKEA. Storage solutions, amazing, the best. So easy to install, so easy to customize, quick, easy, and affordable. What else I love from IKEA? I don't know, many things. I'm gonna get a duvet as well today because I am missing one for the guest bedroom. So I need that. What else I need? Okay, let's go through my list. So I need that shoe shelf. I need outdoor cushions for the seating, like the lounge area. I need a blanket or a bedspread or something for the guest bedroom. I need a table lamp for my little office, which I have not even showed you guys. There's so much new in the apartment. I'll need to do a proper tour, but I'm kind of like waiting to have more stuff in, and I also prefer to do a tour when I also decorate and everything looks nice and cute. And you know, like this, I'm just showing you pieces of furniture which don't really look that nice if they're not styled and decorated. And then I also need extension cords and a couple of light bulbs, which I'm gonna pick up there as well. They also have good lighting, like LED lights. And I think that is it for the IKEA run. Now let's get going and see what I find. I don't think I'll ever get over the amount of plastic bags they give you here. It's something that I'm so not used to anymore. I stopped at Winn-Dixie, which is a supermarket chain. I have one closer at home, so I just stopped to get some groceries that I've been missing, some eggs. I don't have any left. I picked up some apples. I want to make an apple cake that my mom gave me a recipe. Some cheese as well, some goat cheese with garlic and herbs, and aged cheddar. What else we have here? Oh yeah, a lemonade. I have some unsweetened black tea, like iced tea in the fridge, but I don't have any lemonade. Well, I have a lemonade, but it's also unsweetened, and I just craved a little bit of sugar, so I just picked up regular lemonade with sugar. Then some bagels, onion ones to spice things up. I usually get plain, but I went crazy. And then I also saw these. It's like mini brie cheese, like a mini packets of brie. I thought this was great for like my snacking. I love to snack on cheese and My favorite snack ever, like little pretzels. I am obsessed with these. These are like flat pretzel, deli style pretzel crisps by Snack Factory. Love them, so good. They have a bit of sugar. I could definitely sense the sugar, which is another thing that I'm not used to because we don't have that much sugar in salty, savory snacks in Europe. Like I don't feel any sugar when I eat them, but now I feel a lot of sugar everywhere, which is of course delicious, but definitely another thing that's very different, like culturally different. Also like breads, any bread like this, pre-packed, pre-done bread has a little bit of sugar in it. It's fine. In moderation, everything's fine. But it's definitely different, something that I am getting used to. So I left all of my stuff from IKEA in the car because I left the car to the valet. We have one parking spot and one valet spot, which means one is our parking spot, like designated, and then the other one, they take the other car and they bring it to an available parking spot. So yeah, I left my car. I have all of the IKEA stuff inside. I just was not in the mood to unload the car immediately. I wanted to come home, make myself a nice iced tea and start prepping dinner. So it is already pretty late. It's like 6 p.m. and Miami Heat is playing at 7 p.m. So I want to watch the game. Well, usually it doesn't start like at 7 sharp, but still I want to watch the game. So I want to start prepping dinner. We're gonna do that. I am a little bit tired, but I love cooking and I also like to make myself like a nice drink while I cook. I bought some light beer as well because I've been craving like a nice cold beer because it's getting hot outside and I really like ice cold beer. But I'm also into light beer, which is a great thing here in the States. Like light beer is not a thing in Europe. You can find it. Of course, don't come after me. I feel like every time people talk about cultural differences in different countries and stuff, people get so mad and so passionate and they're like, no, it's not true. Like where I live, this is normal. And like, I mean, we're all speaking from our experience and we're speaking like on a grand scheme of things, like a globally more like commonly things. So I'm not saying there's no light beer in Europe. Of course there is, but it is not so common. Like it's not at all common that you go to a bar and you ask for a light beer and they have it. Of course, you can buy it in a supermarket or if you go to a pub or a place that has a lot of variety when it comes to beer. Otherwise, it's not so common. Versus here where light beer is almost a standard, it's everywhere. So I love that, but I left the beer in the car. Also, I don't mind to have my iced tea lemonade first and then maybe I'll have a beer with dinner. The sun in the afternoon is so harsh. Normally I would always complain how there's not enough light. Still there's this glare. Oh my god, no, it's not enough. This is absolutely insane, but there's this super strong glare. I mean the reflection of the sun on the tiles and it goes straight into like my eyes here in the kitchen. I kid you not, like I do not see the camera or anything. Like I have this light in front of my eyes now. I'm dying to try this mini brie. Like, is it just a regular brie packed in these individual little packets? Let's have a pretzel and a little bit of cheese. Wow, it's actually really good. Is there anything better than some bread and cheese? I don't think so. Okay, I know I was complaining a moment ago about the sun coming in, but then in 1 hour, this is what I have. Look at the color of the sky. I'm just Every time I sit here, I just feel so grateful and thankful to be living here because this is just so pretty. Look at these colors, you guys. There's nothing like sunrise and sunset. And by the way, I became a huge fan of Miami Heat. Well, initially it was kind of like a patriotic thing that I started watching because one of the players, Niko Jovic, is Serbian and he played for our national team. And I wanted to support him. So I started watching a couple of games and I got so into it. I love the team. I really like a lot of the players and I am a big supporter now. So we're supporting Miami Heat. I love watching basketball, by the way. Okay, the game is back on. I want to put the volume back on and I'll talk to you guys when the dinner comes here. Okay, dinner is here and I ordered some tacos from this place in Brickell called SoCal. You guys, seriously, the best tacos in Miami, in my opinion. Also, love the chips, super hungry, and I got some chicken tacos. Yum, so hungry.